welcome to the New Life Podcast. This is episode number 1. Myself, Josh. I'm joined with Colson and Evan. And special guest today, Jordan Campbell.
Hello.
Question of... topic of discussion today is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
All right, so I guess I'll take the floor on this one. I've never really thought in advance where I see myself in even, 2 years, but I hope that I'm happy, more or less, and I'm doing something I love, which my main goal right now is either being an actor or doing YouTube and making movies. So I guess I'll just say in having fun with my life and being creative when it comes to, filmmaking in some sort of way or aspect, I'd say.
All right. Jordan, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, I'm not really sure what I am going to be in 5 years, but...
What are you going to college for?
I'm going for directing, so I definitely, in 5 years, I really hope, if God would let me, start directing horror movies, because that was always my thing as a kid. I'd love to direct scary things.
You have some really good horror movie ideas, actually, on your phone right now. You're really good at storytelling, too.
Yeah, and I'd like to put those into place.
And would you like to do, real-life horror or, anime horror, or what kind of horror, to be specific?
Well, I always thought live action because it seems like the thing you can do when you don't have a lot of money, because you don't need all the animation stuff. You can still use special effects. It's just you can, make special effects for pretty cheap. Per se, Saw... yeah, Saw was a big inspiration to me because the two guys didn't have a lot of money to work with at first, and they used only one room. So I thought, they can do that, and I'm sure I can try and do something like that.
So basically, horror movies on a budget.
Yeah. I mean, as I get more into it, I'm hoping that maybe I can make bigger ones.
Yeah, come up with some revenue.
And,
yeah.
If your horror movies do pick up from, if it starts off not making, or you not having a lot of money and it makes more money, then the movies get bigger and bigger.
Saw didn't have a lot of money first when they first made theirs, but then when they started getting more, they could make more of a story to
it. I feel like that's with every kind of, at least older horror movie.
Friday the 13th obviously didn't have much to work with at first, but then...
No, well, yeah.
the killer didn't even have masks.
Yeah.
No, they copied off of Halloween, and, look at the success they got.
Halloween... Even the Halloween mask, it wasn't... It was
actually, Halloween was really cheap to make, too, and that was, the highest-grossing independent film of, a long time before Blair Witch Project came along.
Yeah.
The nice thing is that, the bigger and more expensive, your movie gets, the more of a hack you become.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Colson, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
For most of my life, I was a really shy kid growing up. Until probably first year of high school is when I started watching movies more and more and started caring more about acting. And just last year in grade 11, I switched into my first drama class because I felt like that was a good time to do it. If it wasn't for me, I still had time to change my career options, or if it was for me, then I could go into it more. And I loved it. I wish I started sooner. Just this past summer, I was in a short film, Be Yourself. Check it out.
It's on YouTube, right?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But,
It'll make its way there.
Yeah, probably. So it was more of a serious short film, and I enjoyed working with it. But I find I like comedy stuff more. A lot of stuff we did in drama class was more comical.
Yeah, more silly.
Well,
more
without
silly
a
stuff.
doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah, so I definitely want to do something in entertainment, whether it's making stupid YouTube videos, entertaining with something like this, a podcast, or even being in movies, big Hollywood movies.
We could be the next Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Yeah, no, that's my...
That's a goal in life.
Yeah. Yeah, so in 5 years, I hope I'm doing something in the entertainment field, making people laugh.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you, Josh?
Myself, personally, in 5 years, I don't know. I don't have much of a plan. I want to get into video production. That is something that I want to do, broadcasting and podcasts. It's a really big passion of mine, and that's why we are starting this podcast here today. And I'm just thankful for you guys.
Thanks, man.
And the fact that we actually get to do this. We've been planning this for a while. We put quite a bit of money into it.
or Josh has.
Cheap mics aren't cheap.
No,
Let me just say that.
Yeah, they get pretty pricey, especially for. But when you're starting off, I think it's best to you gotta spend money to make money.
Oh, without
And,
a doubt, yeah.
I mean, the goal is not even to make money, but
No, it's just to entertain. We're entertainers. It's what we love to do.
yeah,
Make people smile and, you know.
And even though some of us might not be the most confident, that might change soon enough.
yeah.
We're gonna get Jordan into acting.
Yeah, you never know. His star may still shine.
Oh, Lord help me.
Yeah. Let's talk about maybe not so far into the future. Next couple of years. This is our last year of high school. We're all in grade 12.
First semester.
First semester, yeah. But second semester and going into college plans.
Man, college, just the thought of it kind of scares me.
Yeah.
We right now we live basically in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
You and me, Colson, we live in the middle of even more nowhere.
Yeah.
Pretty much so.
I live sort of central, like in the heart of a smaller district, but still it's somewhat far from a well-known area, so yeah, pretty much nowhere.
The town we live in is quite small.
Yeah.
Not a huge population, but
No.
it's been all right for the years that we've lived here.
Yeah. I've always wanted personally to go. I love being in the city. We used to always take trips as a family to the city. Like a lot of people would do camping and stuff.
Yeah.
But again, where we live, like especially where I live, it's very rural and it's more like I'm surrounded by nature every day. Why do I want to go camping?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
It's just it's more out of the way than anything. It's
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
like for family bonding, and I get that.
Yeah.
But like we basically live in the woods.
Yeah,
pretty much
yeah.
so.
One of my biggest dreams is to try a revolving door for once.
Yeah, we pretty
No.
much our activities for the weekend are like take a bunch of friends out and go hang in the woods and just fool around.
That sounds.
That's what we
That,
used
that-
to-
yeah, that sounds
sounds
awful.
Well, that's what we used to
Sounds
do
so
as
bad.
kids.
Yeah,
Go fool
no,
around in the
I-
woods.
Go fool around the woods with old Jimmy Bob.
You know.
I don't trust Jimmy.
But no, the first. Yeah, no, the city's always been a. I don't know. It's just so cool.
A goal?
Yeah, the first time the first time I went to the city and it wasn't like a school trip where like you're not allowed to go anywhere. Me and my two friends went. We went to a convention there, and revolving doors are not a thing here.
No,
I know that sounds really weird, and for a lot of people, that's like
That's
these-
so like out of there. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
How-
I
how?
talk
Yeah.
to people from the city and say, "What's it like using a revolving door?" And what's
They-
it like
they
being
probably
able
just
to
laugh
walk
at you.
to a restaurant and then walk to a mall to shop? And they're
yeah.
like, "What's wrong with you?"
yeah, no. Revolving doors to people in cities is like walking to us. Like it's just something you do.
Yeah.
like it's like an
Yeah.
everyday thing that you don't even have to think about. It's just
I
occurs to
remember
you.
the one time when we were at a tournament for something. Those people at the
curling.
table. Those people at the table.
Jordan
They
likes to
asked.
curl.
Yes, I did. They asked. So where do you live? What mall do you go to? And I was like, we have a corner store,
Yeah,
and it doesn't even have the.
It's
stuff
only
you
open in
want.
the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only open in the summer,
summer.
and if it's like one of those things where if you want to have pancakes, they'll have the pancake mix and the maple syrup, but then you go again, they'd finally have the maple syrup, but then they wouldn't have the pancake mix.
Yeah, no, it's not a very big store by any means.
I don't even call it a store.
But yeah,
Shanty shack.
our goal, or our not our goal, but our plan really is to move to the city next year, get an apartment together, go to college, get a job on the side, and keep making podcasts. Hopefully,
Yeah,
yeah,
then-
yeah. If this goes well, like we said, we're not in it for the money, but I mean, a little bit of revenue would be nice.
yeah, without a doubt.
No,
monetization.
I feel like I know nobody does it for the money, but
Well,
the
Okay,
money's
some
a
people-
big benefit.
But yeah, like, and it's not even a big. You just need, like, if we want to do this as a career, obviously we have to make money, and it would be something great to do as a career because, like, I encourage everybody to know what they love to do, and if you can make that into a career, then that's great.
And speaking of careers, this podcast is probably going to go up on the podcast app on Apple.
Yeah.
But we're hoping to start YouTube soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I believe, are we also going to be naming that New Life, I believe?
Yeah.
Okay,
It'll be the New Life podcast. Maybe just New Life. We haven't decided yet because our goal is to branch out.
Yeah.
Not just stick with podcasts. Like podcasts will be our main thing. That's what that's what we love to do. That's what we're going to do. But we also want options.
Yeah, so like doing stuff like maybe gameplays and like taste tests.
Movie review. Type
Yeah,
things.
without a doubt, because we're big movie buffs.
Yeah.
I guess vlogs eventually, and I don't like using the term skits. So I guess comedy videos, like funny videos, stuff like that. Just something that can appeal to anybody. Because I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, and I think further down the road we go, the more we get into making videos and stuff like this, the further we're going to branch off. Like Evan said, a lot of different things like that. I know we talked about Jordan starting to write shorter films or films in general. And a lot of us want to get in, or pretty much all of us want to get into video making and production.
The film industry in some sort of way.
That sort of way. So, I mean, if Jordan's writing it and I like acting, I know a couple of you guys do too, and producing it, eventually we can make stuff like that.
Start our own company.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some goals for the future. I mean, things change. Things always change, but for now, this is where our mindsets are at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the ball right now, so let's roll with it and let's see where it takes us. Might as well, right?
Personal lives. Colson, are you in a relationship?
No.
Not currently.
Not probably currently. Yeah, I'm not a really big relationship kind of guy. I know that sounds really, I don't know. I don't want people to think bad of me, Josh. Why are you putting?
Well, I mean, the listeners.
Yeah.
wanna
It's a get to know
us.
you video,
Yeah,
Colson.
I know. Okay.
Could be a clickbait.
I was in.
Colson said, "What about this girl?"
No, I was in a really serious relationship for a couple years, almost 3 years.
And
And-
we are still, quote unquote, kids, but
Yeah.
a relationship's a relationship.
Yeah, I know it's not super serious, like it's a high school relationship and that, but at this moment in time, I'm in high school, so it's pretty serious to me.
It wasn't one of those
one of the-
public school
no.
romances,
Well, it started off there, but I mean,
but it branched off. in
yeah,
high school.
and I don't know, we cared about each other, things didn't work out, and right now I'm just not looking for another relationship.
Which is fine.
Yeah, especially wanting to move to the city. Like like if I'm in a high school relationship, I'm probably gonna have different goals than someone else.
Yeah.
That's just and I'm moving to the city. I like to party. I do. I don't know. That's just me
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, and that's all fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving to the city is going to be a big change. A lot of ties will be cut then.
Yeah,
Maybe some ties will hurt more than other, but it's got to happen. We got to move on to bigger and better things.
a lot of old friends we won't see anymore from high school, and
But
people
I
we're
feel
gonna
like
say goodbye
that's
to.
that's like everybody. Like
Yeah,
everybody
it-
says, "Oh, let's stay friends after high
It's
school."
it's a national. It's a it's just
Natural.
natural progression of life. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, as scary as it is, such a big change, especially going from where we live, where's nowhere, to like the middle of a pretty big city. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am.
You know what I'm most excited for?
What's that?
Uber.
Yeah,
Uber,
dude, I'm
Uber
actually.
and Uber Eats.
Is there Uber down
Yeah.
in Toronto?
Oh, of course, it's a city.
There's Uber everywhere but here.
Yeah, pretty much so.
Forget the taxi. I'm taking an Uber. I'm coming.
Well, of course.
No,
I'm gonna become an
What?
Uber.
Jordan rolls up in a moped. How's it going, sweetheart?
Get on.
You going to Olive Garden? Hop
Me
on,
too.
girl.
no, yeah. Uber, yeah, and even just, I don't know, having things to do.
Yo, God.
I feel like a lot of it
So much
right
to do.
now, the only thing we can do, I know this is going to sound bad, but the only thing we can do is hang out with each other. And that sounds really sad. I like hanging out with you guys, obviously.
I hate this guy.
I know, no, okay. I love hanging out with you guys, but when, like,
No, it gets it
not
gets
even that-
boring.
Yeah.
like, to come up with things to do.
Sometimes we have to go to like a different town to hang out
Yeah,
to find
like
something
we'll
to
go
do.
somewhere really far away, or we have to have something, because you can only do the same thing so many times with the same
The
people.
same people, yeah.
And it's not like I want to go to college and then ditch you guys. That's not what I mean at all.
Our best hangout spot right now is some dude's hawk shop.
Yeah.
Not really. Our best hangout is probably here.
Here or McDonald's.
We're
Somebody's
in,
basement
we're
or
in
a
a
fast
yeah
food
we're in a
restaurant?
buddy's basement right now.
Yeah.
We're in Evan's basement.
Dark, sweaty basement. No power, no electricity, no plumbing.
That's a lie.
Yeah, it's a little far.
That's a lie.
No, okay, we don't live in that kind of.
But believe it or not, where we live, we don't have a Starbucks.
No, I know that's probably mind blowing. I bet a lot of you are saying I don't give a shit right now. I'm sorry, I don't know if we discussed no swearing.
It's fine. For now.
Okay.
I want to cut out my swearing a bit because I've been known to have a
If
filthy
you
mouth.
want to edit this podcast, then go for it.
I don't know how to edit besides Window Movie Maker, but I'd love to learn.
The only
so.
thing I know how to edit is like PowerPoint right now.
I feel you, yeah. The closest Starbucks to us is like 30 minutes away. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, we'll make the trip, though.
Of course.
Believe me,
Yeah, sometimes we do. Like, to go to the movies to see a decent movie in a decent theater,
Yeah.
we have to go past it.
Theater
Yeah.
efforts are next.
And I mean, if we're
you're-
going past
yeah, if we're
it,
going
we may as well
past
go
it,
in.
There's really no arguing around it. We
Fair
have
enough.
to go in. It's just
And Timmy's and McDonald's just doesn't cut it.
not
Yeah.
after so many years.
Like them, we are all Canadian.
Yeah.
J-
Literally, on the table here, we have a cloth, and it is the
yeah,
Canadian
it's a
flag.
Canadian flag.
And Jordan, I have a confession to make to you. That Belgian waffle like breakfast sandwich was disgusting. I'm sorry.
From Timmy's.
From Timmy's. From Timmy's. That like it's like the two waffle. You got the sausage. You got the egg.
Yeah, maybe it's an acquired taste. I like sweet foods.
Maybe it's
It
an acquired,
looks good
disgusting
in the
dumpster
commercials,
fire
but-
that like people eat, but that don't have any taste buds that have been burned off in a fire. I don't know. I'm sorry. Me and Jordan like to rip on each other and rib each other, but we love each other at the end of the day, and we'll probably be rooming with each other in our apartment.
And even though
Send
Jordan
help.
is on this podcast now, he is a special guest.
Yep.
He will
Yeah.
not be a regular.
No. I mean, eventually you could want to do more and more stuff. And you will hear him on the podcast quite a bit and in other channels and videos we do. But he's not committing right now.
No,
Does it- yeah.
we've had a lot of issues with that, with starting this podcast. People flaking out on us.
Yeah, we've lost our fourth Beatle, so Jordan, you could very well take up that mantle. You could be our Ringo Starr.
Yeah.
We just lost our Pete Best. You could very well be our Ringo Starr.
But I mean, so is life, right? We gotta, and this is something we enjoy doing, so
It's not going
to
to stop us just because one person isn't in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the regulars are myself, Josh, Evan, and Colson.
Yeah.
You will hear us in every video.
Even if you don't like our voices, deal with it.
Yeah. No. I mean, if like there's a lot of complaints against Evan, maybe we can get a supermodel. Like
I
we
mean,
can-
I can get
we
like some
recast.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't blame you guys. Like, watch we just get like comments like, "Yo, bring Jordan back."
Yeah. He was the best part of that podcast. He only talked for 2 seconds, but
Yeah.
it's my ringtone.
All I said was "F Evan."
Yeah. New topic of discussion. What is a dream of yours? What is a dream of yours? What do you want to accomplish in life? What's on your bucket list?
Yeah, I actually have a bucket list.
You know what? Mine was gonna be meet Stan Lee, but I'm not trying to make it somber. I just that was
Recently,
Stanley.
Stanley has passed away.
just yesterday, a little over like 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to talk about, honestly, but
Yeah, it sucks considering. Yeah,
I guess we'll see where life is headed after his passing. Mm-hmm. If the Marvel movies continue to be in production, I'm assuming they will.
oh yeah,
But you won't get your special feature from Stanley.
yeah, you
anymore.
won't get his signature cameo. It's actually kind of fitting that his very last Marvel cameo will be in a Spider-Man movie.
Do you think it's going to be in Far From Home?
It is. I'm pretty sure it's announced.
I like that in a sense, but I kind of think I know Avengers 4 is going to be it.
Yeah,
I feel like that would have been a better place just to end it.
but I always associated Stanley a lot with Spider-Man. And I know like people could easily say it was the other Steve Ditko,
Ditko, yeah.
but I just always Stanley was like the Spider-Man guy to me. But I totally see where you're coming from.
No, I agree. This is not goals.
No, me and Colson are really big comic book enthusiasts. The other two
Jordan
are
and I
not.
not so much,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we're
No,
gonna. If me and Colson ever kind of do a spin-off episode where we just talk about comics, then we'll get more into it. But we're not gonna like, if we get requests, then we'll think about it. But
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like we all have a different,
yeah,
mindset or opinion.
yeah, or not even that, like a different something we care about, like a different passion in that sense. So I mean, like eventually we'll bring in passions and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure Jordan could go on for a while about different passions, and Josh as well.
Yeah, a big passion of mine right now is soccer. I'm
Yeah.
really big into soccer. I know a lot about it. Like, history, not so much, but current and up-to-date stuff. Really into. But these guys could not give a shit about sports.
FIFA.
I
played a soccer game on the PS3 once.
I like football and baseball, which are the two most American sports.
Yeah, really.
I couldn't care less about hockey, and I'm about to get...
He's Canadian.
Yeah,
The only
I'm
sport I
Canadian,
ever
believe it or
watched
not.
was wrestling,
Now
and
we're
that
gonna
was
get a
when I
bunch
was
of
a young
hate comments.
child.
I know.
Yeah,
Only
he
for the
comments from all the
Canadians. They're just going to be
Yeah.
like, F you, eh? No, okay.
Yeah, about the Leafs, bud, eh?
How about the Leafs, eh?
Okay. Bucket list. Goals. Jordan.
Okay, yeah.
Or, yeah, Jordan. Bucket list.
Well, I have 3 main things that I really want to do in a few years. One of them is visit a few haunted places. Well, supposedly haunted places wherever you
Winchester?
stand.
Me and you?
Winchester
Do you
House,
want to
yeah.
do that? Like,
Yeah.
actually, because I'm down, because ghosts aren't real, but I'm still down to do that with you.
Don't listen to him.
that's
He's
gonna
very one-sided. But yeah,
controversy in
definitely.
the comments.
Place like
Really?
that. And like maybe where horror movies were filmed. I know
Dude,
you
I'm
can go
down.
to
Like,
the Halloween House and
locations?
stuff. Yeah.
Dude, I'd love to do that. Go to the old camp where Friday the 13th was filmed.
I'm a fan of Japanese culture.
Which
So,
is anime.
I like the food. I like the cultural sense. I love horror stories from Japan are the best things ever, and also they're just everything. I love it there, so I'm definitely going to try and visit there once. And the final thing is definitely trying to get into filmmaking for horror movies.
That was 4 instead of 3, but...
I thought I counted 5. I wasn't really listening.
that was definitely 4. Okay, Josh.
Yep.
Goals. Or, like, not goals. I feel like we touched on that. What are we talking about? We're talking about, like, a bucket list.
Yeah,
Like,
bucket list. What do you want to...
What do you want to do before you die?
One thing I really want to do, no, it might sound crazy, and this is probably on everybody's bucket list, but...
Get laid.
Dear God.
I mean, I could speak about that. I am
Maybe not today.
Yeah.
On the After Hours podcast with Joshua Boomauer. Boomauer, my bad. Woodstra.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're bringing full names into this. Oh well. It makes sense. We got creators that use their full names.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get Instagram views right now.
Follow me, Josh Woostra, at
Pretty sure there
on
was
Instagram,
one Josh
Twitter.
Woodstring and the Josh.
All right.
Anyway.
Goals. Josh, talking.
Goals. I wanna go skydiving.
Oh, I am so down.
That's not on mine.
Oh, fuck.
I've been
Oh,
talking
no.
about going skydiving since, like, grade 8. You can vouch for that.
And
My dad was like, "Hey, you want
I'll
to
go to a
skydiving?"
WrestleMania, but I ain't skydiving.
No,
I
I'm
was
so
like, "Hey, you want to
glad.
go skydiving with me?" And he talks to my brother like that, and my brother's like a lot smaller than I am and younger, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." He looks at me, I'm like, "No, I'll be sitting on the ground eating a burger or something. You can do it yourself. I'll
No,
film you."
skydiving is... I want to do that so bad. That would be so much fun.
the only thing about me is that my scariest ride is like we go to Canada's Wonderland all the time. It's in Toronto, Vaughan,
Yeah,
to
we
be
should go.
specific. But my scariest ride is like Drop Zone.
Yeah.
I hate the fear of falling.
Yeah.
And to jump out of a plane is going to be like conquering my biggest fear.
Yeah. Oh, and for those of you who say there's no reason for a fear of height, it's not the height that bothers me. It's the falling to my death.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that everybody's fear is death? So, I mean, heights should be kind of like a primary fear you have, in a sense.
So, my biggest fear is snakes. That's not a fear. I'm going to...
So
be
Colson's going to be
conquering.
jumping in a snake pit once we hit 5,000 viewers.
Yeah, let's not promise them.
Dude, if you
lies.
jump in a snake pit, I'll jump in a mouse pit.
If I jump in a snake pit, I will implode. It's just a defense mechanism I've developed over the years.
He will spontaneously combust.
Yeah, it just happened. It's not a fear I plan on overcoming. It's ever. That's
positive. But fair enough.
Jump
Might
out of
suck
a plane. I'll go swimming with sharks. But I won't get anywhere close to even a
Sharks
snake
aren't
the
even,
size
like,
of a
deadly,
pencil.
though.
No, sharks don't kill that many people
No.
like a year or whatever.
No, I hear,
Stupid
like,
jaws.
And
Cows, dude.
apparently they're going like extinct.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Totally off topic. Did you know bananas are going extinct?
What?
Yeah, because okay.
Yeah, welcome to this podcast where we talk about bananas going extinct, ladies and
no,
gentlemen.
okay, because they've
17-year-old boys.
Yeah, they've bred the seeds out of bananas so much that there's no seeds left. Like there's
So they're just growing
Bananas
without
had seeds to begin with?
yeah.
Have
Bananas
you never
seeds.
eaten a banana?
I've never seen any seeds. When I think of seeds, I think of
That's
sesame
because- that's
seeds,
because-
apple seeds.
That's because they're bred out.
Okay,
because-
well, ever since I was born, I've never once chewed
still
on a
growing-
banana and gone, "Oh shit, there's a seed in my banana."
Okay, well that's not my problem. The thing is that
So
were
clearly,
seeds-
they've not
there
had
were
seeds in them
seeds.
since like
Okay,
before I
but
was
that's
born.
Not okay, that's still the problem though.
Okay, I'm
They're
sorry, go
breeding
ahead.
the seeds out. Bananas are going extinct.
I don't really like bananas, but hey, they're good with brown sugar. So
Yeah, Jordan
help
hates
save,
bananas.
Save
I offered
the
him
bananas.
Yeah.
I offered
Hashtag
Jordan a
save the
banana,
banana.
for his
Yeah, it was
lunch
2018.
yesterday. I offered Jordan a banana for his lunch yesterday, and he literally slapped me in the face and said,
I did
no.
not slap you.
Okay, who's it to next?
Evan, did you talk about your bucket list?
Yeah, WrestleMania, because I know wrestling's stupid and fake, but like that's always been a goal of mine ever since I was a little kid, and I thought, you know what, why not actually accomplish something?
Who's your favorite wrestler?
John Cena.
No, fuck
Rock.
John
The
Cena.
Rock.
No, I always
Dwayne
liked
The
this guy.
Rock
He was
Johnson.
the Canadian guy, Edge. If you, I nobody really knows who that is. If you haven't watched wrestling, Edge was a badass back
Who's
in
the
the day.
masked Mexican dude?
Rey Mysterio?
Yeah.
He was my favorite as a kid.
619, eh? Booyaka, booyaka. I also liked
know that.
Chris Jericho was badass.
I thought his mask looked pretty wicked.
But I also
Yeah.
want to travel the world too. Like I at least North America. Like I remember talking to at least Colson and Jordan about this, but like getting an RV or something, and like just going across North America. Like I don't even want to plan a route. I just want to like drive and
Yeah.
just see where it takes me,
Kinda
and like all the
Scooby
different
gang, you know.
Yeah, like just go to a bunch of back roads, maybe find some creepy old abandoned places. Like that's also something I like to do. If you'd be down to that too, Jordan, because I know you brought up like haunted places, like going to like abandoned amusement parks. Like there's one in Toronto called Aurelia, or not Aurelia, Ontario Place.
Haunted City of Aurelia.
Yeah, no, and like there's like a ton of like really cool stuff around there.
You guys can come with me to Japan. We can visit Akikohara.
No. It's a beautiful forest, but not when there's a limp body hanging from a branch, Jordan.
I will.
We're
If you
getting
will
to
pay
the
me
Logan
50
Paul
bucks, I will
discussion.
sleep
Yeah,
in
we're
there.
okay. We're gonna.
Do we want to avoid that,
Yeah,
or
we're
do we
gonna.
want to get into
No,
that?
we're gonna avoid drama as a small podcast just starting out, trying to fight. I mean, like if he wants to fight, I'll fight him.
Logan Paul? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he's fighting KSI again.
Yeah,
Dude, the dude's
when
ripped.
KSI gets done with him, then I'll fight him. Just cause.
Is that
That's a long
challenge?
ways
Yeah.
away to punch.
This
someone.
is a challenge, okay? This is me challenging Logan Paul to a fight.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, okay, but
He doesn't even have the
man's
belt
got
though.
balls.
I know, and he's also
not gonna
never
happen,
gonna
no.
hear this podcast.
Probably not.
I mean, okay, let's
Challenge
let's,
KSI. He's got the belt, dog.
No, okay, I don't
That
have
is true.
I don't have beef with KSI.
Logan Paul has
KSI
the
is a
belt,
G.
or Jake Paul has a belt.
That's true,
Jake
I
Paul has
guess.
a belt because he beat Deji. I mean,
But I
Deji
mean,
put
let's
up
be
a great
honest.
fight.
Like I
I understand that there's
It
a lot
was an uneven match. Respect for Deji though.
No,
for
yeah.
going into it and
Especially-
lasting as long as he did.
because he never wanted to do it. Like that was
No,
a big thing
no.
back in. But I know there's a lot of stuff against Logan Paul and Jake Paul, and I'm not gonna pick a side. But all four of them put up a pretty good fight. Mm-hmm. They did.
Yeah,
It was,
I can
it was
see that.
entertainment. It was entertainment. It was entertainment. Okay, it was. It was. That's probably what it was meant to be in the first place. It was entertainment.
Yeah, but thinking about it, Logan Paul had the upper hand in the
Yeah,
whole fight.
no.
Like he's the bigger dude.
Yeah.
He's more popular in the Americas.
Yeah.
the Americas.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
KSI is more popular in Europe.
Yeah.
Like I knew about Logan Paul way before KSI, because like Vine, you're factoring in like Vine and like all those
I
other
agree.
platforms that he was on.
I feel like a big part of it too is nobody didn't like him. Everybody
No,
liked him. For
everybody
a while.
liked Logan Paul before the incident in
Yeah.
the Suicide Forest.
And like I understand changing your mind about it, but like he was a big influence at the time.
Yeah, and speaking about that, these guys might have all heard of Logan Paul first, but I first heard of KSI through FIFA.
I thought you were gonna say
yeah.
that.
Yeah, he used to be a pretty big FIFA YouTuber. He was hilarious. He still is.
He's
So
actually
don't
really
get me
funny.
wrong, but he's just more into music and boxing now,
Yeah.
which I'm not against. I still watch his videos all the time.
I actually watch Sidemen videos a lot. Actually, I find them
Yeah.
entertaining too.
Favorite sidemen?
I mean, I don't want to go with like the cheap answer KSI. I'm gonna actually say Harry.
Harry.
Harry's
Road to
pretty-
Shaw.
Yeah.
Or Reda Shaw, as
Reda
Teens
Shaw.
React say.
Jordan has no idea what we're talking
Or
about.
Simon.
I am the one who has no internet, so I cannot watch YouTube or anything. So I don't know
that's
what
right.
they're talking about.
Yeah. Okay. We're not. Okay.
Favorite Simon Coulson.
God damn it. I'm just gonna have to go with KSI.
KSI.
Because I'm basic like that.
All right, next question. Favorite
Hey,
Team
I didn't
10
get an answer.
member.
I didn't get an answer.
We all know
Yeah.
what you're gonna say. You're gonna say Vic Star.
No, I mean, respect to Vicstar, but I don't personally watch his videos.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to say, but he's just not my type of YouTuber.
All right, so I go ahead. Who's your favorite?
my favorite Sideman is Mini Mentor.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say that. Yeah.
Just
Clearly you thought that.
a fan of his videos, even though none of them do FIFA anymore.
True. I'm
And Josh barely posts anymore.
Usually just challenges now,
Well,
or vlogs,
post-
or
yeah. I don't know. I think they just grown out of. Well, not video games because like they all have second channels with video
Yeah.
games, and Vicstar's still big on video games, but
But moving on in video games, I guess, would be a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Or just like doing
bigger things, bigger, better things.
yeah,
Having a more
kind of like what we
rounded
were saying earlier. People
Yeah.
change and interests change.
But
Do you guys hear about they're moving out of the Simon house?
Really?
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they getting, like, a
Vic's
bigger
already
place?
moving out. He's moving out first.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming Josh is gonna go live with his girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
And then
Bad idea.
KSI and Mini Mentor are gonna live together.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Who's,
They're
who's that? Who's that one guy? I watched him once. Colby.
Colby?
Yeah.
There is no Colby in the Sidemen.
Okay. I don't know. What we're
Colby
talking
and
about.
Sam?
Maybe.
Because that's like David's vlogs, but they're not on David's
Okay,
vlogs. That's, like,
I don't know. I just
yeah.
remembered.
That's
watching-
around that
I just remember
territory.
watching these two YouTubers.
that's
and they
Colby
did,
and Sam.
Okay, they
Sam
did a
and
bunch of
Colby.
these haunted
Haunted,
videos.
yeah. I know
And then
exactly what
they
you're talking. Like
they have
Elton,
these-
Castay, and
Yeah,
Heath,
and then they have
yeah.
one big channel together with these other guys.
Yeah.
And I thought that. Might
Yeah, I
be
know.
what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I like those videos too. I know exactly what you're talking
Where
about.
they search the amazing.
It's okay, guys. Don't worry about it. I know what you mean.
Should we get into Coulson asked favorite Team 10 member?
Yeah, let's do it. Favorite Team 10 member.
I should not go first. I don't know everybody in Team 10.
by far. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so I'm just gonna go off.
If you're that enthusiastic.
No, I'm just gonna go off. Josh just said like I haven't watched a Team 10 video in a couple years.
No, I don't
Yeah,
watch
actually,
Jake or
yeah.
Logan Paul anymore.
Like let's just go with like oh frick. What were their names?
if I had to say one, it'd be Nick Crumpton.
Oh,
England
yeah.
is my
He
city.
was supposed to fight Bazinga.
Yeah, but
that
it
never
didn't end up
happened.
happening.
Yeah, fine.
Nick Crumpton is gay, if you guys didn't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know if that played into it or what happened. I don't know if much was said about it.
Yeah, who knows?
But Bez looking great now.
Oh
Been
yeah,
working
dude.
out.
Like I saw a picture of him recently. I was like, holy cow! Like, good for him. Like really good for him. I know
Going
that
back to Evan playing in the forest.
No.
I know about the struggle of being fat, man, and dealing with dickheads. So don't worry, I got your back, Ethan.
Freaking Drake and Josh.
Oh yeah, Josh
Yeah,
slim
he is
as ever.
He's looking really good.
He's got a wifey now.
Yeah,
Does?
Yeah, he's
did.
got a wifey.
got
He didn't
married.
invite
Drake.
Yeah, he didn't
Drake.
invite
But
Drake.
I mean, to be honest, Drake's kind of washed up. I'm kidding. Shout out
Drake's
to
always
Drake.
my favorite. I know.
Really?
That's weird. I
Yeah,
just,
Dude, I was
Drake
always a
was always my
Josh
favorite
guy.
I really connect to like the rebel kind
Yeah,
of character.
yeah.
That's just my.
I feel that.
I don't know.
My favorite character was Megan.
Yeah,
Hashtag
Megan.
iCarly. Have you seen those things where it's like iCarly was like a
Yeah.
Oh, like a sequel? Yeah.
and like because Spencer worked in the movie.
Oh
theater
my
with them,
God,
And they were
yeah.
like he stole her and like raised her and pretended like I watched this whole video on it one
That's
night. Like,
terrifying.
I did, yeah.
That just took a dark turn. Like Spencer, kidnapped her.
because he was crazy. Remember he worked
Yeah.
in the movie theater and he was like the crazy guy.
Yeah.
yeah. and
Terrified me.
He kidnapped her.
That's okay. That just kind of ruined my childhood. I got excited, and then it's like Spencer's like a crazy,
crazy
kidnapper,
kidnapper,
stalker.
He's not actually just
going
a-
from our dreams, hopes, and our future. We've gone to talking about how iCarly is actually the darkest thing you can ever watch.
Man, I actually want
17-year-old boys, by the way.
I want to speak on TV shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite TV show at the moment? Gotta say Riverdale.
Riverdale.
Just saying. It's I don't know. I love the show. I love the
I love
cast.
the show so much. I am
Good.
I started watching it way after everybody else, but it took me like a week and a half to get caught up.
Yeah,
on 2 seasons.
I started following from like the first episode. Evan just binged watch all of it. So
Oh,
Nicole
dude,
said-
I was like on the
Yeah.
grind for season 2.
Yeah, and it was freaking favorite character.
Kevin,
Kevin's cool.
because everybody thinks I'm gay, and Kevin's also really funny.
Yeah, Kevin's a good guy. Favorite character?
It's definitely Jughead.
Jughead.
Yeah, he dresses like Jughead.
Coulson,
Too.
yeah.
Dress
If
like
if you
Jughead?
saw a picture of Coulson and Jughead,
Oh my
you
god,
wouldn't see a difference.
he
no.
takes his plaid shirt and he like wraps it around his waist, and he has suspenders.
I connect
All
well
that's left
with
And he
Jughead.
put on like a
Some
gray toque
triangles and
last
twists.
week and like
I
a
connect
nice.
well with
He actually has
Jughead.
a Southside Serpent jacket. No joke.
I don't have that, but
Leather
if anybody
jacket.
wants to send one.
He has a picture of Skeet Ulrich in his bedroom that he prays
Well,
to.
yeah, but I mean, who doesn't?
Okay, I okay. Well, I have a Luke Perry one. So.
Okay, yeah, I guess I see that, but
Okay. My favorite TV show right now, I actually have two. Trailer Park Boys, which I've rewatched like more than 10 times. If you haven't seen that show, it's a Canadian-made show. I'd say that and Riverdale. Riverdale, I didn't think I'd actually like. I always liked Archie as a kid, but I didn't think I'd connect with Riverdale. Really damn good show.
But
And
a
the last-
bunch of people have been falling off because of the new season. If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. But they're getting into a game called Griffins and Gargoyles.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all based around magic, I guess. It's really messed up.
It's really cool though. I think it.
Yeah, it's a cool concept
Right.
because they brought their like parents into it. And they're making their parents a bigger part, and it's just a whole big mystery right now. We're waiting week on week to watch the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
It comes out every Thursday on Netflix.
Yeah, every Wednesday on the CW network for people who watch cable still. Since Jordan doesn't watch Riverdale, what per se would your favorite show be right now?
Okay, I'm gonna say 2 because the other one I hardly think anyone watching this is gonna know.
I don't know. There's some weirdos on the internet.
Okay, so I think mine would have
Three's
to be
Company.
No, that's a good one, but no. The Haunting of Hill House is a really good horror series. I've actually only seen the first episode, but I'm eager to download the second one. And I'm gonna say this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Off of whose Netflix are you downloading this?
Yeah, because you don't have internet.
And also, like, you don't have Netflix, right? So you're obviously using some. I'm sorry.
Nobody does that.
Just go on.
Nobody uses somebody else's Netflix account. We all know this.
Yeah.
Nobody does that.
Nobody would ever do that.
It's against Netflix policy, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
definitely
you go to
is,
prison
yeah.
for like 10 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Well, a poor person
He just got so serious. He was like prison
It's worse
again.
than pirating, man.
well, a poor person who
No,
is
okay,
family
I'm
of the
sorry.
person.
I'm sorry. Just move on to the next.
Yeah, and
Okay.
the next one, I'm gonna say this, and for anyone who gets what I'm talking about, I thank you. You are a trooper. I have gone into watching an anime called Overlord,
I have no idea what that is.
and it is
None of us do.
pretty good.
I thought it was gonna be so much worse. I thought it was gonna be like.
Yeah, it was a decent title.
Go ahead,
No,
Colton. Say it.
I'm
say
not
it.
gonna say
What?
what I thought. I don't care. I don't care that you broke your elbow. I thought it was gonna be like.
Sword Art Online.
No, okay. I thought it was gonna be something else. Okay.
Yeah,
That's such a bad anime.
TV show.
I want to get into rewatching. What is the TV show that you most rewatch? Mine personally, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
The Office.
The Office.
Trailer Park Boys, Friends.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Friends too, of course.
Friends.
Oh
Come
my
on,
gosh.
I've
Josh.
rewatched Friends so many times.
That 70s show.
Big Bang Theory, I've watched a lot, which is a problem.
I've seen a couple episodes, but I've never been able
I
to
fell
get
off the
into it.
wagon at season 4.
We're having technical difficulties.
Just loud noises.
Yeah. No. I don't know. Show I've rewatched the most would be. Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus. The Chronicles of a...
I really don't know. I don't really rewatch shows that much.
Man.
Is that weird? I know.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
weird.
I only like.
I rewatch Friends and like How I Met Your Mother,
I haven't even.
Riverdale. I
finished.
rewatched Riverdale.
You rewatched a lot of the Batman animated show, didn't you?
Yeah, I've watched the Batman animated series probably like 12 times.
And I know this isn't really related to TV shows, but a really big influencer of mine, Will Smith.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Love Will Smith as an actor and a person.
Entrepreneur, I'd say. Guy's done a ton of stuff with his career. Actor.
Yeah, he's branched out a
Rapper.
lot. He actually owns a water company.
Oh, shit, that's right, yeah.
He owns Just Water.
If we're just gonna branch off stuff, favorite actor.
Okay.
I feel like yours might be a little obvious there, Josh. Is it still Will Smith?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Paul Rudd.
Paul
I
Rudd.
fucking love Paul Rudd.
In Friends or in
In
Ant-Man?
general, I that's bucket list is also meeting Paul Rudd. The guy's just super talented. Like he's really funny, and he's a good actor in general.
Jordan, favorite actor and/or actress, I guess. I'm sorry.
It's a hard choice. I'd have to say it's between Jamie Lee Curtis and Linda Blair.
She was really good in the last Halloween movie. Linda Blair, I mean.
Linda.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry. This is gonna be.
Okay.
No.
Here we go.
No, Linda Blair, Exorcist. Am I correct on that assumption?
Yes,
Yes.
she's the
Okay.
little girl.
That's where I'll
Just
leave it.
had to confirm.
Yeah, I was a little confused. All right, ready? Favorite actor?
This is a big one coming from an actor in the future or a
Yeah,
future actor.
Let's just say future actor because it just makes me feel hopeful. Okay.
Favorite actor.
Favorite actor. Can I go two?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go
go
for it.
in order. I think of which one I like more is Robert Downey Jr.
I knew it.
Iron Man.
Iron Man. It's not even like even in his other movies I love him. Like, have you seen The Judge?
I don't believe
I saw
so.
a clip for it in drama class.
Yeah. It's a great movie. I think.
That's the one where he's a lawyer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And his dad was like a judge. Anyways, but I just love every movie he's in. Robert Downey Jr. is just a really big inspiration for me. But if I'm my second choice would be Stephen Amell. He's the star of the CW TV show Arrow.
I see.
He's a Canadian actor.
Yep.
He's from Toronto. I've met him once at a convention.
Colson passed out.
Yeah, no, it was a pretty okay.
He was
this
so
is-
excited.
Yeah, for someone whose like end goal is to be famous, if I see famous people or meet famous people, like I freak out. Like,
do you ever ask like where they got their inspiration from or like where they came from?
Yeah, I feel like I really like Canadian actors. I really like learning about Canadian actors
Because you can relate.
yeah, and also because like if you think actor, you're mostly thinking the United States.
Yeah, I guess so.
Pretty much, like for the majority.
Yeah,
of it.
movies are biggest probably in the U.S.
Yeah, but as soon like when I see like a Canadian actor who made it big, it's more I don't know, it inspires me.
It's more endearing.
Yeah, and I like hearing their stories. Of how they
Ryan
got
Reynolds.
Deadpool.
Jordan only started liking Ryan Reynolds after he saw Deadpool.
I loved the movie Selfless and
which
Buried.
he saw after he saw Deadpool.
Are we gonna talk about Ryan Reynolds in Green Lantern?
In Green Lantern, Ryan Reynolds was great in Green Lantern. Green Lantern was not great in Ryan Reynolds.
Don't get me started on that movie. I will not stop.
You guys remember the end of Deadpool 2? Spoiler alert. When he shoots him his past self and goes, "You're welcome, Canada."
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I would have been fine with that, only because we probably would have gotten a good Green Lantern movie, and his reputation would have been shot.
I mean, you can hope for a good Green Lantern movie, but by the way, DC has been falling. I doubt it.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
the DC movies haven't been great. Sorry to say it.
No, especially like I'm a huge.
Why can they only make good movies with shitty characters?
Fair enough.
Aquaman?
Aquaman's a
alright
shitty
character.
character. Don't
Well,
lie.
What about...
Okay, Flash.
Okay, you hated Shazam.
Yeah, I
okay?
did.
Jordan
I did.
hated Shazam before.
I hated.
I always hated
I just
Shazam
didn't
too.
understand the point to Shazam until like I saw the movie and I was like, hey, this guy's pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm a really big DC fan. Like we talked about earlier, I really like comic books.
DC or Marvel?
DC by far, and it's hard for me to agree with the Marvel fanboys who are like, DC sucks.
It's because DC's the Samsung.
Yeah, that's fair.
Marvel's like Apple.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, in that comparison, DC's not doing well. Like I can't. I like to defend it as much as I can. In everything else, I think DC's doing really well.
DC does pretty good in the comics.
DC does amazing.
Okay, amazing in the comics. I wasn't sure if I'm missing anything. Like maybe they've been taking a dive or something. But
Well,
Marvel
Heroes
does.
in Crisis is kind of shoddy right now, I'd say.
I feel like my only biggest is Rick. I'm
yeah.
gonna leave it at that because I could go on for a few hours.
Yeah,
If you don't
fair
know what
enough.
that means, I apologize.
We're not going to
Josh.
get into why Marvel Comics isn't doing the best
I'm
right
not, I'm
now.
not saying anything.
No.
We're not going to get too
No.
crazy in that.
I think everybody knows.
But speaking of DC, relevant show right now, The Flash on Netflix.
Actually, I've given up watching that show. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but I want to see Titans. I'm not sure about you. Titans. It looks.
I don't think Josh knows what Titans is.
No, I have no idea.
That's
Teen
okay.
Titans.
Teen Titans, like Teen Titans Go.
No, they
Wait,
made a
it's-
live action
yeah.
show and it's like Titans. Like
Oh, like
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
kind of
like-
based off the show, but real life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's really gritty.
Okay.
A lot of people are disagreeing with the whole gritty tone and are like, it's bad.
Because
but-
like it's
not
a
comic book accurate.
it's a child's
if
TV
it's
show right
too
now.
dark.
yeah, no.
Yet
I-
everybody likes the Dark Knight movies.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I'm excited to see that.
No, yeah, Jason Todd looks bad.
But the Flash.
Yeah, like I was saying, the
Yeah, the
Flash.
Flash.
It's been alright. If you haven't seen the newest season,
Yeah.
spoiler alert again. Nora, how do you feel about Nora staying in Barry's life?
I really, really like Nora.
Yeah.
I do. I think I like.
Would you say she's pretty schway?
Evan's
If you
gonna
don't
break
get that,
the
I'm
timeline.
sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, if you don't get what Shui means, you're not watching the show, and you're not.
Or you've
gonna
only
understand.
seen Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Nora. I feel like she might screw up the timeline.
Oh, she's definitely screwed up the timeline.
Just like her dad.
I feel like I feel like there's definitely
I think it's weird because all of a sudden, Barry and Iris have a kid.
yeah, I guess so. I feel like they should have waited maybe because Barry and Iris got married last season.
Yeah.
They've always had that connection throughout the series, but I feel
I honestly feel like it's really forced.
yeah,
Like Barry and Iris, it's so forced.
I didn't mind it in season 1 and 2.
Yeah, because in season 1 and 2, when they weren't actually together, I wanted them together.
Yeah,
But as
but
soon
now
as they
that
got
they
together,
are-
they took it so far
I know.
and they got married right away.
They're so like perfect. I know that's a weird way to put it, but they're just such a I don't know. I
They,
don't.
they seem
no.
like a perfect couple.
I know.
See, that's the reason I watch horror movies. Because when I watch a romance or something, I see the couple and I'm like, wow, they have the perfect lives. But you know what?
They're
Life
gonna
isn't
die.
like that, and it makes me
Yeah.
feel bad about myself. So I watch horror movies and I'm like, at least I can't be as bad a luck as that guy.
Well, you never know.
Well,
But no, I liked Iris in season 1 and 2. I don't really like her as much anymore.
I just don't understand the whole concept of like Iris and Nora aren't close because of the chip.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand that, I am sorry. But if she found out like Nora was upset about it, why would it still happen?
Yeah, I guess so. Or at least she should have apologized. I'm sure there's a good reason for it.
Yeah, and we don't know the reason yet because technically in Iris's timeline it hasn't happened.
Yeah, so I don't know.
It's an interesting TV show to say the least. But how do we feel about odd character but Barry's dad, Joe?
Barry's adopted dad.
Adopted dad. Sorry, my bad.
Sorry. No.
Isn't he taking like a leave of absence because of his back pains?
Yeah, he had. I don't know if he had an accident or something, or maybe he just has a bad back. But the show confirmed that I think he's taking a leave of absence starting maybe in the next episode.
And that is why in all the recent episodes,
He's been sitting.
he's been sitting and leaning and trying to keep as much pressure off his back as possible.
Yeah.
Jordan's just gonna step outside for a minute.
Yeah.
Ignore the noises in the background. But to continue this podcast, yeah.
New topic of discussion.
New
Favorite
topic.
singer, like, of all time?
Taylor Swift.
Paul
on.
McCartney.
Hank Coulson is a huge Taylor Swift fan.
Yeah.
I am. I don't.
He would marry her if he could.
I would.
And then she'd write a song
yeah,
about
she'd
him.
Write a song about me, and I'd be famous.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to defend myself on that. I'm just going to state it as a fact.
I'd say Paul McCartney, or the Beatles in general, but
Yeah.
Paul McCartney.
Not sure if I have like a favorite singer. I love listening to Drake's music, but I feel like a fanboy saying that. Bandwagon, man.
I used to hate Drake because everybody else
Liked him, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like there's a bit like remember as kids when everybody hated Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's because he was so popular,
He did stupid stuff. Don't get me wrong,
but not as stupid as Jake Paul.
no, true.
No.
But
Well, I mean, he egged his, neighbors'
Yeah.
houses and...
But like, people just hated him. Like, especially little young kids hated him for the fact that it was like a girl song kind of singer.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he was always made
uh,
fun of for sounding like a girl.
Yeah, I guess he was the big step into a different future.
Yeah.
Because like he was the first person to be like a male singer singing quote unquote female song.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
true. That's true.
Where like as before, it was like a boy band almost. And
Yeah,
now
it
it's
was
just this
it was
one
all
guy.
like either hardcore streets rap,
Yeah.
or like boy bands and just female solo singers.
In a way, our generation ruined Justin Bieber. We made him what he is today.
But
Yeah,
he's not bad today. Like
No,
he's-
no.
He
He's
still has a
toned
good
down.
reputation. He's
His songs are
he,
good.
He might be married. I think he's engaged. He's engaged.
Really?
I think he is.
Yeah, he's engaged. I'm not sure who to, but I know for a fact that he is.
And that might last. That might not.
Yeah, you never know.
Well, let's hope for the best for him. Like
Yeah,
he's
no.
not a bad guy.
I feel
He
like
hasn't
he
done
took
anything wrong.
he took a lot of falls, especially.
Yeah.
I always talk about, or I talk to people about how, like, as soon as his career took off, he was really young, got a lot of fame, and not a lot of responsibility.
No.
In the sense, like he.
It was
pretty much,
like the young YouTubers you see.
Yeah, I think
like
his
he-
childhood was ruined. I think
It's
he never
it's
had a proper
all
childhood.
fame going to your head, and like Justin Bieber probably never had a job before he became a singer.
He
Yeah.
just couldn't handle fame at a young age, I guess.
And he was. given
Nobody
so
really
much-
can. Like
Yeah.
you see Logan and Jake Paul and all these young guys coming up. They all mess up at some point.
Yeah, and I mean, like, what can you do? Like,
It's life. It's
It's
bound to happen.
Yeah.
Everybody makes mistakes.
but he's doing pretty good for himself right now.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still making music that much anymore.
Yeah, he makes a few songs there and there.
But nothing really solo anymore.
No, but I mean, he doesn't really have to by any.
No, he's got all the money he needs. Honestly, he could
Yeah.
retire and be fine.
I'm sorry. I just got back from taking a call. What are we on right now?
Favorite
Justin
singer?
Bieber.
Favorite song? I see. Okay.
Jordan's-
17-year-old boys again, by the way.
Yeah, favorite singer. I guess we can continue talking about, or genre of music. I guess.
Favorite genre of music for me probably have to be rap / R&B, rhythm and blues.
I'm a hardcore screamo guy. No,
He's kidding.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I know Taylor Swift. I like anything current. I know that's weird, but like pop, rap, just something with a beat to it. I feel like, yeah, I said it before that I'm a pretty big party guy. So anything that they're playing at a club or like at a party, I feel.
Yeah, and I'm kind of opposite of you. I don't really care for current music.
I hear
Music
you, yeah.
has just honestly, I don't mean to swear, but it's kind of shit.
Yeah, I like, okay, if I'm going for something that like I care about in a sense, it's older music, whether it's older like rap or it's older just older music in general. Like I love
And when we say old, realize that we are 17.
Yeah.
When I'm saying like 70s is pretty damn long ago. No,
Like
but-
1991 to us is like a long time ago.
We weren't even born in 1991.
So like stuff from that time, like there's not much soul in music these days.
No.
No.
As much as there was. So if I'm going for something soulful, then older music.
Yeah, older music for sure.
Yeah, but if I'm just at a party and someone's playing like
Yeah, like I'll listen to
kind of rap.
anything. I'll
Yeah.
honestly listen
The
to all
dankest-
music.
unless it's country music.
I don't mind country music.
I
honestly.
do.
I don't care. I'll listen to anything.
I have a long history with country music.
I'm more of a like rock and roll, like alternative rock kind of guy. Like anything really rock, I'm into.
AC/DC.
Yeah, AC/DC, the Beatles, Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
Def Leppard, like stuff like kind of like more pop rock or like hair metal, like Scorpions or Twisted Sister, Queen. Queen isn't hair rock; it's straight rock, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like Honeymoon Suite, like some of the lesser knowns too.
Jordan, do you want to talk about what kind of music you like?
Oh, let's see
listening
how
to?
many hate comments I can pop out with this.
Oh, Jordan, you'll
Um,
find some people that
okay.
will respect you for who you are.
Okay, I do.
None of them are
I
us, though.
honestly like. If I like the song, then that's usually what I listen to. I don't usually listen to a lot of rap. That's just not my thing.
You've
Almost
diss-rapped
basically-
a lot, actually.
If you're gonna live with me, I'm sorry, but it's bound to happen.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'll listen to it if the person likes to listen to it, but I mean, it's just not my thing. Like Eminem, I liked his songs "Stepping Stones," "Venom," and
Yeah, he
Good
bought,
Guy,
he bought
that was
the,
fine.
the,
But
the
he
new
only
CD.
knows.
but
The
I
songs.
only
He
know
only,
those.
Jordan
that
only
album.
knows the Kamikaze album because he has it on CD.
Yeah, believe that or not.
I don't think Jordan knows what Lose Yourself is, or Not Afraid, or Love the Way You Lie is.
He doesn't know any of the good old Eminem songs.
Like the ones I used to listen to in like grade 4.
I liked that song.
If you're about to bring up Rap God, I'm going to stop you there and just continue with kind of music you like because everybody
I was
knows
gonna
what
say
Rap God is.
Amityville, The House on the Hill, but okay.
That's not.
That's a movie, Jordan.
It's a rap.
I know.
Anyway, so yeah, I basically like anything. Like honestly, a lot of stuff I listen to is like older music and J-pop and K-pop. Yeah.
Shout out to BTM. What is it?
BTS.
BTS.
I'm actually not too big on them. I mean, they're probably nice people and stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I'm just not
Nice
too big on them. Like I like Nightmare, or like
That is such a banger.
Evan has no idea what you're talking about.
no, he doesn't.
None of us.
So I'm
have
just going to
any
ignore
idea
him.
what you're talking about.
Or Sid.
Ignore
Sid
him.
is like the greatest, or not. I won't say the greatest, but
He's
he
the greatest
is an
sloth
amazing.
ever.
He's
Such a good writer.
an
He's
amazing
such a good
J-pop singer.
sloth.
But my
He is
favorite
a band.
band,
Very nice.
my
All
favorite
the
band
SH movies.
actually has to be the Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees. Evan,
Okay.
don't get
Yeah,
Evan
what do you
started
wanna
on
say,
that.
Evan?
He's not
No,
a big fan of
let's
the Bee
not
Gees.
ask him what he wants.
So
to
let's
say.
just say Jordan praises the Bee Gees like they can hold some sort of a candle to the Beatles or the Rolling Stones, when literally all they're known for is staying alive and tragedy. And you have some old geezer from like the 1970s who used to run the hippest jazz club in all of Toronto has maybe their greatest hits on CD and that's it, okay? Those are their two biggest songs, Tragedy and Staying Alive. I know you're going to name a bunch off because you have their greatest hits. You listen to it every single day, and that's it. I can name you a ton of Beatles songs that are still played religiously over the goddamn radio because they're respected, and they're known as possibly the greatest band of all time. Jordan, I love you to death, but I hate the Bee Gees, but I love you to death.
Yeah, you see, this is what I deal with every day when I try to listen to any of the
I
music.
feel like
Oh,
we could've-
don't
I feel like we
start.
should've
Jordan, I let
just-
you listen to K-pop and J-pop all the time, don't I?
I
You
feel
do,
don't
but then
I?
you diss me for it.
No, I
feel
do
like
not.
We should just leave it on that. We should end that on that note. Like we should end that note right there. Let's put a pin in that for later.
And then we're going to reopen it right now. Okay, I'm kidding.
No. We could possibly end this podcast right now. Seems
Yeah.
like a good time.
What time are we at?
I don't know the minutes, but we're
Alrighty.
at 1,693 seconds.
Yeah. So if somebody wants to whip out their calculator,
Yeah.
no, I'm kidding.
After
mean,
this is,
No,
uploaded.
I agree. I feel like we've been talking about this. We've been talking for
Yeah, this is a decent
really-
podcast, decent
I
first
think we've
podcast.
drawn
Yeah.
on a bit, but
We've definitely bled a few years.
We are definitely going to learn from this podcast
Mm-hmm.
in ways
that are
that we
gonna
can
be
improve.
hurtful.
Yeah, like I apologize if I offended anyone with anything I said, or if
Yeah, but on that note, a lot of things we'll be talking about are opinion based.
Yeah, just understand, like-
just understand. We're not trying to attack.
we're just
No.
four will be three.
Yeah, we're not trying-
teenagers
we're not-
talking about topics.
Yeah.
relevant topics in
And
the world.
where one of us doesn't like something, usually the other likes something else, and then gets
yeah,
harshed
we're
on for it.
very controversial.
yeah.
You'll get a lot of opinions.
Yeah.
Do you want to reopen that Bee Gees conversation,
Hey,
Jordan?
hey.
I'm
Okay.
feeling free to.
Let's end,
the
this,
envelope.
let's
Okay.
end this podcast on
Okay,
a
okay.
positive note.
As I was saying earlier, if anything upset you guys or offended you, apologize. Just understand this is our first crack at it. We're gonna,
Yeah, we'll be more fluent in
Yeah.
the future.
Yeah,
Probably,
yeah.
definitely.
Less dead air.
yeah. No, we're not going to be interrupting or jumping over each other, talking all at the same
we'll
time.
still do that, definitely.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's gonna happen. It's bound to happen.
There'll be a lot of less dead air. We'll probably be smoother, but I feel like this is a good general idea of what we're like.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
pretty
this
much
is
just
a
talking.
good starting point.
And we're on this channel. We're pretty much just going to talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about.
Pretty much, yeah.
We're gonna do a lot of movie reviews.
Yeah,
if
movie
we didn't
reviews.
mention that in the beginning.
No, we're gonna.
I feel like at some point we're just going to do one about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll differ to what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can find more on our channel coming soon.
Yeah. Go follow me on Instagram, Cole Kennedy.
Colson Kennedy, Evan Cooley, Josh Woodster, Jordan Campbell.
Yeah, shameless plug.
Yeah, right there for you guys.
Yeah.
All right, we're signing off for now. We'll see you on the next podcast.
Thanks for
This has
listening,
been-
guys.
This has been New Life. Like and subscribe if we post this on YouTube.